Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lolex. In today's lesson, we'll be taking a look at the past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense shows that an action started in the past and continued up to another time or action also in the past. It does not specify if the first action continues after that point. The past perfect continuous tense can be really difficult. We use this verb form in a few different situations, and it can have different meanings depending on the situation. Here are some examples. We were wet because it had been raining for hours. I knew the city well at that point because I had been living there for a few years. When I met your sister, I was in pretty good shape because I had been working construction. It is worth mentioning that in many situations, the past perfect and past perfect continuous are interchangeable. Let's look at the structure of the past perfect continuous tense. First comes the subject, followed by had been, and then we have the verb in the fourth form, which is the present participle form. Here are a few more examples. That had been a difficult month. She had been working long hours. I'd been going to the gym a lot back then. We'd been cooking at home more at that point. The past perfect continuous is used for ongoing past action that is interrupted by another action. For example, I had been eating when she arrived. Forming the past perfect continuous tense isn't difficult. You will always use the same formula. Had plus been plus the verb in the ing form. You could also think of it as simple steps too. First, use had. This is the past part of the past perfect continuous tense. Then use been. This is the perfect part of the past perfect continuous tense. Then use your main verb with ing. And this is the continuous part of the past perfect continuous tense. In the given table, you will see the verb work conjugated into the past perfect continuous. First person singular, I had been working. First person plural, we had been working. Second person singular, you had been working. Second person plural, you had been working. Third person singular, he had been working, she had been working, it had been working. Third person plural, they had been working. You always have two helping verbs in the past perfect continuous, had and been. To make it negative, simply make it had not been. I had not been practicing for very long. I had not been living in Boston for years, and I missed it. I had not been studying, so I was doing poorly in school. Because the past perfect continuous uses so many words, we often use contractions with not to make it a little shorter. I hadn't been practicing for very long. I hadn't been living in Boston for years, and I missed it. I hadn't been studying, so I was doing poorly in school. To make a question, put had before the subject. Why did they shut down? Had they been losing money? How long had the car been running for when it finally died? Why had you been studying Chinese if you were planning to move to France? That is the end of this lesson. If you have any questions or doubts, please leave a comment. If this video was helpful to you, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more grammar lessons, IELTS exam help, as well as OET exam help. Thank you.